in education for 20 years, and guess what? I'm more American than you can be American. I was born on the tax day of this country's bicentennial. Just a nice fact. I have a son, an adult son, and that's us down there. Graduated TCU, Maine University of Florida. I used to live there, and also UNT Dallas. And that's it about me. That's it, Tony. And again, our grade 7 counselor, can I share information on?
Not yet.
Not yet, okay.
Not official.
All right, I'm gonna pass it over to Mrs. Cole.
Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is Amy Cole. I am like Ms. Post, the 6th grade counselor. And it is gonna be a little confusing knowing Cole and Poe. So I think we kind of nicknamed ourselves. She's Popo and I'm Cole. Coach Cole. Right? But yeah, a little bit about me is I was born and raised in Madison, Wisconsin. I know when I say that, a lot of people look at me and say, there's Black people in Wisconsin? Yes, there are Black people in Wisconsin. There's actually quite a few of us, right? I'm a wife and a mother. These are my 4 beautiful girls, and that is my husband. You notice he's wearing some Nigerian attire because I am Nigerian as well. I need y'all to pray for my parents because they have been stuck in Nigeria since March, obviously, because of COVID. They go there every year during the winter because they hate winter, which is why I don't understand why they live in Wisconsin. Anyway, I have a major sweet tooth, so if you have candy, I'm eating it. I love watching movies, and this is my 6th year as a counselor. I started in elementary, and this is my 2nd year here at Cedarville Middle School.
I'm Ms. Juanitos. This will be my 1st year as a counselor. Can you guys hear me?
Yes.
I'm the intervention counselor. I'm from San Antonio, not Dallas. I love the Spurs. I recently graduated in counseling like 2 weeks ago. What else? I'm interested in art. My interests are being active, playing with my dogs, and spending time with my boyfriend. I love the Cowboys.
Go Cowboys.
So as your intervention counselor, I will be working with the students team with Mr. Du Bois, as well as facilitating the 504 process. And I will give you guys more info about all of that later.
All right, so the objectives for our presentation, I'm not gonna tell you if it's gonna pull on some heartstrings and y'all probably gonna be depressed going to lunch. All right, but we'll try to make it as upbeat and positive as possible. Okay. The objectives for today, we're going to introduce who we are, which we've already done, why we are here on this campus, and how we work with you, and what we do. We're also going to show virtual and in-person connections for students and staff, as well as what part 2 consists of what can we do in these challenging times, where we just trauma-informed care, bullying, and suicide. So you see my bullet, main bullet, stay woke to get them to the next level.
Okay, and so the mission of the counseling department is, of course, to support all students. We want to make sure that we are touching, you know what I mean. We are having an impact on their academic, social, and emotional development, and of course, we cannot do that alone. So even though it is our mission, we know that that is your mission as well. That's still me. So the services that we provide to students is guidance lessons, small group, although with online, we're not sure how that's working because we don't think that there's a lot of privacy issues dealing with online virtual counseling. But we'll try to work on some individual counseling. We do 6th grade transition. We help out with magnet and academy application support. We do academic advising, scheduling, of course, and that's what we're going to be doing. As soon as we leave here, we're going to continue working that. So don't be alarmed at your schedules and the students in your class. Now, I am going to say this about 6th grade. We have 510 students right now, so your classes are full, and they're going to stay full because we have a large campus. So let me just say that. But I am still shifting kids to try to level as much as possible. And then we also coordinate school-wide events, such as College Awareness Week, which is happening the week after school starts. right? So we're gonna need your help in promoting that. And then we do Red Ribbon Week, Career Day, anti-bully, and character counseling. There's a few more. And services that support our staff. We are here to help you if you have any behavioral concerns with the students. If you notice any changes, we definitely want you to keep us informed. We collaborate on specific academic and social concerns that you may have for students, as well as organize and facilitate meetings. So if you need a parent-teacher conference, let us know and we can help you coordinate that. We do staff praises, hence why we're here. And one of the things we like to focus on is more boosting morale. Excuse me.
Could you add about the scheduling that Tuesday is our, we're to be working on?
Yes, so we are hoping to have all schedules done by Tuesday. So look for that. Please, keep forgetting my name is on here. Okay, so we do have some program focuses. We do focus, oh God. We have SMART goals, and we are working on developing them, but our main focus for this year, specifically because of COVID-19 and how that affects our students and families as well as you all, we are interested in increasing parental involvement. They do need to be involved more now than ever. And then we know that because of the situation that we're all facing, we know that we need to do something to help motivate and boost morale amongst teachers and students.
All right, so if you take a look at the screen, we have two sites that we really want you to pay attention to. And this is how you're going to virtually connect with us, as well as the students and parents virtually connected with us. So we have two connections through the website. So we have the district website here. The screen is represented on the right, and then to the left is our Google Slides that we connected. So let's take a look at that. Okay, so we're going to the district page right now. It's pulling up slowly but surely. And when you go to the district page, it is updated with our information and contact information, our emails, and so on and so forth. And then if you look under counseling, the tabs to the left, you have a counselor's virtual office. Okay, if you click on that, you'll see information about our counselor virtual office, and it gives you descriptions of where to find our guidance lessons, where to find information about us, and how to contact us individually. You'll have the parents, or you will contact them. You can click on this nice, could you click on that? You can click on the nice chair. And first of all, we'd like to thank Mr. Ward for this as well, for setting this up. Thank you. So you have individual components. So I'm gonna let Ms. Politos click into hers. And could you explain your website?
My website is actually not completed, but you will have student links and teacher links. So you can see the student link at the top. It should appear bigger on your screen, and then teacher links. And then they're also available over here. And then I'll put my announcements and helpful links for everybody.
Can you show me that? Because I like, hers is really beautiful. Watch out. It's coming up slowly but surely.
Oh, I'll need to give access to
Give me access, so therefore I can't come out and play with those things. Now we're going to show you, I guess you can do the same thing and just play around with it at a later time, but I can show you this code. All right, well, I'll just show mine first. So mine is coming up, and so it's very interactive with the students. You can go through and play with it. You click on, they have messages, songs of the week. They will have ways that you can do a referral. I have one teacher referral that you can click on and one for students. There's different forms to Google. And that's the same thing for the other two counselors. They have ways. So when we get a moment, just take a look and explore, okay?
Okay, so we did talk about when to refer students, or to let you know that we are here to help with students with referrals. And so when you are creating a referral, we're asking that you do that based on your observations. Is there a severe change in the child's behavior? Do you notice any academic, social, or emotional concerns? And are they going through any type of family transition, such as divorce or death? Okay, so we have an activity called When to Refer. So the first one says, Abby told just, and I'm gonna need crowd participation, okay? Abby just told you her mother and father are getting a divorce. Is that worthy of a referral to the counseling department?
Somebody said no.
No? Okay. Well, I'm going to let you know that it is, okay? Because this is an issue dealing with, if we go back, to family transitions such as divorce and death, okay? Next one, Miguel cries all day, every day.
Yes.
Yes, because that seems to be an emotional concern, right? Okay, next, Jonathan and Henry brought drug paraphernalia to school. Is that a counseling referral?
No.
It is not a counseling referral. That is a discipline issue, and counselors do not handle discipline, okay? Karina's dog just died. Yes, right? Dealing with emotional support, exactly. Eduardo has been absent from school for 1 week. Definitely. This is something that we counselors will definitely get involved with. So yes, if you notice that your student has been absent for quite some time, especially consecutively, let us know. Tanya got into a fight with another student. No, that is correct. It is not, because that is also a discipline issue, and counselors do not handle discipline. I'm sorry, I'm having trouble hearing you.
You sound like the root of the problem, like you knew the root of the problem, this is why the student is acting out. Yes.
Tell him what he said. Tell him what the person.
So the question was, what happened, or are we able to discuss the issue that caused the fight? And the answer is yes, we can do that, but the actual fighting is something that we can't handle. That is a principal issue. And then once the principal, they can figure out what's happening, then they can refer them back to us. Okay. Vanessa is drawing cryptic pictures or writing cryptic words. Cryptic pictures can be anything like things dealing with like death or sadness, depression, anything that you see that's like kind of off. Is that a referral to counseling? Definitely, it's definitely a referral. Marquise threatened to kill his whole class. Yes, that is, I'm gonna say yes and no on that one. Yes, because there are parts of the counseling, our job description that we do have to assess the actual threat so that we can provide whatever resources we can to help support the student who feels like they need to kill everybody in the whole class. But it also can be referred to, because it is a threat, become a discipline issue. So we definitely have our hand in that, but we're not the only people that are contacted when dealing with this type of situation. And you see a bruise on Jocelyn's arm that looks suspicious. Okay? Yes and no. Okay? And I'm going to say this, that, and I know we're going to go further into detail about this, but if you suspect abuse, it doesn't matter that, I shouldn't say it doesn't matter, but if you suspect abuse, you have the law states that you have 48 hours to report it. So yes, you can let us know that this is the situation going on, but as I don't know the word, I don't want to say the first person to
Initial contact.
yeah, I guess the initial
First
contact.
responder. Yeah.
Okay. Well, I was thinking about ambulance and first responders, but but yeah. So if you suspect it, you have to by law report it to CPS. And then after you have reported, or if you need help with reporting, you definitely can contact us about that. Yes, that's the word. Thank you. A mandated reporter. That was what I was looking for. Thank you so much.
Be on the lookout for the following dates. So as a counseling department, we are going to, let me know if you can hear me. As a counseling department, we are going to be having or holding events throughout these, or during these weeks. Our upcoming one is Education Go Get It Week from September 14th through the 18th. And during that time, we will also discuss career awareness.
Okay, so Ms. Polito should share with you our awareness weeks and our themes and different type of events that will take place throughout the year, and even our guidance lessons. And so we want you to know that this is a requirement from the district and just any counseling program in the nation where we have to go in and do these guidance lessons. So it's not us just going in and just to like take time away from your important teaching, but we have to, because we have to think of the whole student. And so this is, I just wanted you to see one of the forms where there's a profile of a middle school counseling program. And I know you can't probably see it from here, those who are in the cafeteria and library and band, but all this is in the folders that Mr. Du Bois provided for you. So you can see what's required, what's not. And then also includes that you may see this form here to the left where we will go in for these presentations or these guidance lessons, and you will be responsible for making sure that we're responsible and held accountable. And so when we go into your classroom, in this case, whether it's virtual, because we'll be doing everything through advisory, virtually, as well as when students come back, you will require your signatures and dates of when we arrived.
Confidentiality is key within the counseling department. So when a student comes to us, we're going to keep everything confidential unless someone is being harmed. So if the student states that they're being harmed, we're definitely going to report that. If a student or staff member is being harmed, or someone is harming themselves. Wait, what is it? Harm to self? Harm to self, harm to others, and
Harm to self, harm to others.
Property.
no. It's just confidentiality. We're going to keep that unless somebody's harming themselves, harming their others, or if someone is going to hurt them.
All right, going back to what this code stated about reporting child abuse, you're going to get more information on that with your compliance training, but we want to just throw this information here. If it's child abuse, you don't have to tell anybody. You can make a report through CPS, and there'll be information given to you at a later time. The only time you have to tell an administrator, whether it's the principal or the assistant principal, is if the alleged perpetrator is on this campus as a staff member. But things you report, and you don't decide whether or not, hey, this is important, you'll be all right, or such and such does tend to exaggerate. That's not, you don't investigate, you don't go find out and research anything. Just make the report, all right? And these are some other rights here, and like I said, you'll have this information with you. And on a lighter note, we need your help. So I'm gonna turn it over to Mrs. Cole. She's so wonderful and has a nice, pleasant voice. Thank you, Ms. Cole.
So yes, we have, as a counseling department, we do have a guidance advisory committee. And what we do is we kind of go over the plans for the year for the counseling department, as well as review the initiatives for the counseling department. So we are asking for any volunteers that are willing to come. We only meet 3 times a year, and yes, you will be fed light snacks. So if you are interested, please contact one of the counselors. Thank you. Before we proceed with our next event, we're going to take a
Go ahead.
2-minute break. 5-minute break. Okay, a 5-minute break just to make sure that we transition with all this great stuff.
All right, so you do not have the session, so go ahead and stay in the session. You can turn off your camera if you need to get away from the screen for a minute, and we'll be back in 5 minutes. Thank you.
Mr. Du Bois, are we coming back in this? We coming back in this one, correct?
Yeah, so just stay in this session. You don't have to leave out.
All right, keep
singing. Yeah.
Hey, Miss Sweeney.
Listos que todas las muchachas quieren bailar, blancas, morenas y güeritas quieren gozar. Si tú quieres bailarlo solo, hazlo también. Puedes moverte con el ritmo y con el vaivén. Será esa nenita bonita que está por ahí. Estará acompañada solita, ella vendrá. ¿Tú crees que si saco a la nena quiera bailar? Si no baila conmigo, quizá baile contigo. Y la saqué a bailar y me dijo así. Báilame, me dice la chiquita. Como quieras lo haré. Dando vueltas y vueltas hasta el amanecer. Me dice la nenita.